Hello everybody, it is Colin here, and in this video I'm going to give you a small overview of Redtrack. So Redtrack is the tracker I've partnered up with and which I recommend using and which I will use in all the Watch Me Build videos from now on. So I've been getting a lot of questions about some certain settings in Redtrack, so I was just going to make this quick video to give you an idea of what is important and what you should focus on. So if you sign up for Redtrack, you get a 14-day free trial without credit card submission, and it registers 100,000 events. You can get this by clicking the link in the description down below. And as soon as you do, you can message my business page on Facebook and I will send you a 25-minute video, which is called Introduction to Redtrack, where I'll walk you through the basic features. So on my left, I have my Facebook group. If there's anybody who has a question because I'm live, you can ask your question about Redtrack and I will answer it. Obviously, there are certain technical aspects which are really important. And one of those things is the click URL. So let me just see where, let's just begin here. Let's just walk through it. But the conversion tracking, one of the important features is this, a fallback URL. If for whatever reason, it even says here, no, you can give conditions. If for whatever reason your URL doesn't work, so if you put the click URL on your button or on your end of your quiz and it doesn't work, it's going to send the traffic to this offer. So what I recommend you to do is just put a generic offer here. Usually what would be recommendable is put a win an iPhone offer. If you put something like that here, maybe you get a 1% or 5% conversion rate. At least you're not losing all of the traffic, right? So fallback URL is quite important in that sense. You can do filters, APIs, this is all pretty basic, but what is important is the postback. So when we go, I think, to your settings, let me just see if it's under the profile. Integrations, no it's not. Oh yeah, it will give you, when you create a campaign, it's going to show the click URL. So what happens is, as soon as you fill this in, right, how to build the actual campaign, it will show the click URL here. This is the URL that will send your clicks to. What happens is, this click URL will cover your affiliate link. So what happens is, there's a pixel code here. This will be generated as soon as you have the landing page insert and the offer. So what you do is just press add, or I have one, new lander, and then it will allow you to create a new lander. With the offer, the same thing. You don't have to create it inside Redtrack, you just do the links. I will show you. So you give it a title and put the URL of your lander here. What happens is, here you have the better overview. For the click URL, it says HP and then your tracking domain /click. That is the standard click URL you can use. So you never have to swap out the click URL or the affiliate links on your lander. They always stay the same. It's always, so I think my domain I have in here is called Colin Builds. Let me just see. It would be like HTTP this colinbuilds.com/click. And that's the click URL you have to use on every lander. Yeah, it's called colinbuilds.com. That's the one I use. So if you have a multi-offer link, then it's exactly the same, but it says /1. So what you can do in this sense is you can do multiple offers, as you can see, and it changes the weight. The weight is the distribution of the traffic. So now everybody gets 25% of the traffic. Add one more offer, it automatically goes to 20, because all added up, it has to be 100. But you can also do this. If you see that one offer performs better, you do give one 0 and one 40, or you might even be able to remove it. So in that sense, you can play around with that, which is highly valuable, right? That's what the tracker is for. You can do one lander, multiple offers, or multiple landing pages, multiple offers. What I recommend you to do in this sense is just put the click URL on the end of your quiz when you followed my 3-step training, and the script which is generated here, you just put in the tracking code section. Well, let me just show you. Let's go to ClickFunnels. I will just show you. No biggie for me. I will just show you. I'm a little bit burpy. I've been drinking this Coke Zero. All right. So I got it. Cookies and stuff. When you go inside your funnel and then open the funnel builder, which will take a second with all the recordings going on, there's actually a section which says tracking code. Then you pick that one and you're good to go. So this is called Sweepstake Bridge Page Template Funnel, which is the free bridge page template for sweepstakes, which I offer you guys when you join my Facebook group. So I think that's a good deal for people who like that. Let me just see if I have one which I can edit already. Yeah, so I made this one for Aldi. I think I made that in a demo campaign the other day. So what is important is that you go inside the funnel. And this is just a quick demo, right? Where the links should actually go, because that's one of the most important things. If you don't know where the links go, you can't really use the software, can you? Right, settings, and then tracking code. Then you take this line of code. It says bracket open script something. You just copy it by clicking here. It says copy to clipboard, but right now it's nothing obviously. And then you paste it here, add HTML or JavaScript, but you're going to add the script and then press save. For the click URL, you're going to open the quiz, and where you normally entered your affiliate link, so it says your affiliate link here, you put the click URL. So what will happen is, as soon as a person lands on your landing page, the system is going to read your code, and then as soon as they hit the click URL, it's going to assign them to the right offer. If you have multiple offers, the code will be longer, etc. Really, really technical if you are analyzing everything, really complicated, but I wouldn't overthink it. Just keep it simple, put the click URL there, put the script there. Basically, if you want to know exactly how it works, you can ask support, but you don't really need to know how it works as long as it works. Unless you're super anal about it and want to know everything, then it's possible. But I'm not a coder, I don't know anything about code, and it works, so I just do whatever I'm supposed to do to get those campaigns started. So that is everything regarding the click URL, one of the most important parts. Without the click URL, you won't be able to track anything because people will not get redirected to the right offer. Then the second part I wanted to discuss is the postback URL. So let me just see where I can find the postback URL, because somewhere here it said postback URL, right? Postbacks, but there's a log. A log will register all the signals the postback has sent, but I just want to see the overall, or probably it's on the networks. I would assume so. So I have the FVD network here. Yeah, there it is. So what happens is the following. The postback is what is it? It's even like a website link. It's a URL basically that lets your tracker communicate with the network. So the data goes through your tracker to the network registers the click and hopefully sometimes registers the conversion. And as soon as the conversion happens, it shoots a signal to Redtrack saying the amount and when it occurred, what time, which ad set, all those things. Excuse me. And that is obviously very important. So these networks, they run on different softwares. So AdVD runs on Cake, but for instance, Big Bang Ads runs on Has Offers. So you will need a different string of code. Well, fortunately, there's a lot of code already pre-set up in Redtrack. And if you have any questions regarding the setup of the Postback URL, you just ask support and they will help you out by going here, knowledge base, and then you can chat with support. And they're super fast and it will help you out. No issue at all, because this is obviously quite complicated. What happens is sometimes for each offer you can enter your postback, but an affiliate manager of your network can also set a global postback. And what that means is that for every offer they have available, the postback is going to be the same, is going to be used. And that's what I usually do, because I only use one tracker and the postback therefore is always the same. I don't know if there's any benefit in using more than one postback, but for me it tends to work out really well. And as you guys know, I do tons of clicks, I do tons of conversions per day, so it all works really well. If you want to whitelist IPs, all these advanced settings I don't think you have to worry about just yet. All you have to worry about at this point is the click URL and the postback URL. The click URL is for sending the traffic to the offer pages. The postback URL is for getting the data into the tracker. So one way to let the tracker know which ad set made the conversions is what we call parameters. So let me just go to my other screen, grab the parameters real quick that I use. So basically you can in Facebook, you can do a lot of things. So once you create an ad and you go all the way down, it says URL parameters optional, and you can add the parameters there. What I like to add is this. I want to know the campaign name, I want to know the ad set name, and I want to know the ad name. So if you want this, just let me know. You can type it the way I did, or I can just put it in the comments below and you guys can copy it. I usually only look at these. What I don't recommend is using the standard settings. It will generate 8 parameters, and the longer the URL is, obviously the more can go wrong if it ever decides to glitch up. So I think I might even just cut this out and go like this, because I know which campaign it is because I have that in my tracker. I just need to know which ad set it is and which ad it is. Usually only the ad set is what I optimize. So basically I only need this piece of code or whatever, it's just text, the parameter settings. And then when I go to the dashboard and I have a campaign here and I want it to, should I go to campaigns? I guess so. This is all the filter settings. It's going to show. In that sense, you would have to, where did I do it last time? When I did the introduction video, well, you have to get the introduction video, I guess, where I show you how to get it on the ad sets. And then in that sense, you see which ad set converts. Maybe I have to press this. Oh yeah, you have to go to report, obviously. So you can do a filter and then you see campaign ID, ad name, ad set name, all the parameters you want to use, the day, parting, IP, operating systems, all that stuff. Basically everything you ever want to know, it's in there. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the parameters, the postback, and the click URL. So hopefully you have had an idea of how the main Redtrack functions work. And this is basically the same for every tracker. Every tracker has a click URL, every tracker has the postback URL, and with the use of parameters, you will be successful in tracking everything. If you want my personal introduction video to Redtrack, where I talk about Redtrack for 25 minutes, go over all these settings, you would have to sign up. Message me on Facebook. I will send you a download link where you can watch this great video. So just to give you a quick impression, because I'm not going to promote it or whatever. Obviously, I will give you the opportunity to sign up if you want, but you can sign up for a 14-day free trial and it's without a credit card. So obviously that's pretty safe. If you like it and you want to continue, it started at $29. When I look at my own business, I would probably be at this or this level. And even with the amount of money we generate or I generate in my business, this wouldn't be an issue to pay $939, because look at all these things you get. So that was basically it. If you decide to not sign up for Redtrack, it's completely fine. If you use any other tracker, that's fine too. but I know Redtrack and I know Bynum really well. And if you don't have any money for to use the tracker, you can always use the sub IDs. So the sub IDs are really good way to track if you don't have any money to spend on a tracker. It's just a bit more labor intensive. So that was basically it, what I wanted to show you about Redtrack. So I hope you enjoyed this short little video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.